Hi everybody, today let's take a look at Bernard Cornwell, part of his Sharpe series, Sharpe's Assassin, and this is the latest one that's come out, and 9 CDs. It took me maybe about a week and a half on my commute. Traffic wasn't too bad, so it took a little longer. 9 CDs, here's the back, here's the CDs. I say let's take a look at, but I really mean take a listen to, because it's an audiobook. And this one, I enjoyed this one. I'll give it an A, a solid A. We got to march with Bernard Cornwell. See what I did there? We got to march with an old friend, because he always says Sharpe will march again in his historical notes, which I'll talk about the historical notes in a minute. I really enjoyed this, and it takes place after the Battle of Waterloo. I don't want to get too many spoilers in, but they bury Dan Hagman in the beginning of the book, and it has the usual, battles and spy work and enemies and new friends and a couple of whimsical things with involving a monkey. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to give too many spoilers there. And he's tasked with helping a guy return the artworks from the Louvre to different to the artwork that were owned by other countries, and Napoleon stole and put in the Louvre. So Sharpe and Harper. Notice how he did the Sharpe from Obadiah Hawksworth. Anyway, Sharpe, and they kind of mention him and one of Sharpe's old enemies. But anyway, so Sharpe is assisting in that, and there was an artwork, Raphael's Transfiguration of Christ, and Harper mentioned that there was a woman in the front that had he liked her bum. So I had to look it up. I'm not really an art person. I looked it up. Sure enough, yeah, she did have a nice bum. So that was that one, and then that was one story. And then another storyline they had was there are plots to assassinate Wellington, and Sharpe deals with that. Every time I read a Sharpe's book, there's I'm not an expert. I'm not a scholar of the Napoleonic Wars, but whenever I read that, I learn something kind of new. In this one, they said that the British soldiers used to take their buttons, smash them with a hammer, and try to pass them off as gold. And I thought that that was a little piece of history that you won't really find in major books like John Keegan's work and a couple of the other really main things. There was another one in an earlier book where Sharpe cooked horse meat by frying it in axle grease and using a cuirassier's metal breastplate to cook it in. And they said that one time there was a group of soldiers that didn't like their commanding officer or their lieutenant, so they cut off the rump of a the rump of a French cavalryman and served it to him. Sharpe, the reading of this book, it's read by Rupert Farley. I'm not familiar with him, but you can he almost has Sean Bean and Patrick Hart, the guy who plays his name eludes me right now, but the guy who plays Patrick Harper. He's pretty close to their tone. I think that Sharpe is a little more sardonic and kind of snarly and grouchy. But I do like when they call the French the crapauds. The historical notes were good. He didn't say if Sharpe is going to march again. I hope he does. I'm thinking about getting a couple of the earlier books on audio from Amazon. I got this from Amazon. I saw that it was available. I pre-ordered it. It came out about a month or so ago. I'm probably going to listen to it again. Yeah, I give it, like I said before, I give it an A. It's like marching again with an old friend, with Sharpe and Harper and the like. So, thanks for watching. If what's your favorite Sharpe? What's your favorite Sharpe audiobook? Put your comments below. Give me a hearty thumbs up. Subscribe it. Thanks for watching. Bye now.